video we'll be going through setting up your eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener to work with Siri on iOS devices. We'll also be going through how to set up widgets on iOS devices or Apple devices and also Android devices for easier switching of your eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener. A couple things that I already have set up is I have already downloaded the Smart Life application, I've created an account, and I have set up my eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener within the application Smart Life. We'll now move on to setting up the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener to Siri on iOS devices. It is worth noting that in order to have your eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener controlled by Siri, you must still have the Shortcuts application installed on your device. Shortcuts by default comes pre-installed on all iOS devices, however sometimes gets removed if it hasn't been used. If you have removed the Shortcuts application or you can't find it, you can simply go to the iOS App Store and download the Shortcuts app. As long as Shortcuts is installed on the device, you can continue on with setting up Siri to control your eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener. To start off, I will open up Smart Life. As you can see, I actually have a couple garage door openers set up in Smart Life, and on the bottom I will select Scene. Once I've selected Scene, you can see on the top it says Automation and tap to run. I'll move up a little bit farther and select the plus button in the top right hand corner, and I will launch a tap to run. Under tap to run, it will say if launch tap to run, then, and I would then add a task underneath there. A tap to run is basically a button or a trigger that you can use to then fire off a series of sequences. In this case, we're simply going to use it to open or close the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener. So under the then option, I will hit the plus button, I will select run the device, and I'll select the device that I want it to run. In this example, I'll select Garage Door 1. Once you get to this screen, depending on the eKyro model that you have, there might be a few different options. In the first example, you can see that there is simply an action option, which if you select that, and for this example, I want this to open Garage Door 1 and save. If the set of options that you have looks more like the second device, you would then select Opener, and then in this case, you would select Open. Or if your available options look like the third device, you can simply select Switch and then On, which in this case is the same thing as open. Once you've set your eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener to open, you can select Next, and here you can see the actions that have been set. Upon launching the tap to run, it will then open Garage Door 1. Looks pretty simple, so I'll select Save. Here you can see that I have Garage Door 1 action open as a tap to run. This would basically be one of the methods that you could use to open the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener. And what you'll see is if I actually push this button, it will tell the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener to open, and you should hear the click of the relay within the device. There you could hear the click, and typically the garage door would then open and the sensors would separate. One thing you'll notice is once the sensors are separated, as they are now, if I select this tap to run, the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener will not do anything because the garage door is already open. If I wanted to set this up so that I could use Siri to open my garage door, all I would simply do is hit Add to Siri. I would select the plus button next to my shortcut, and this is going to add a shortcut to trigger that tap to run sequence. In this example, I'm going to hit Change Voice Phrase, and I'm going to tell it the phrase that I want to open my garage door opener. In this example, I want to say, "Hey Siri, open garage door." And now I've created a shortcut that opens my garage door when I say, "Hey Siri, open garage door." I can select Done and save that. We can try this out by triggering Siri, saying the key phrase, which in this case was, "Hey Siri, open my garage door." And you can hear the relay toggle within the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener. Here you also get an indication that the garage door sequence was triggered. Now we can go on and create the close sequence. I will select the plus button, launch tap to run, select the plus option, select run device. Again, I am using Garage Door 1, action, and close. I'll select next. And in this example, I'm actually going to change the name of this action. It'll make it a little bit cleaner. To close garage door, I'll select OK and save. So now I can add the close garage door to Siri by selecting Add to Siri, select the plus icon. In this example, you can see the voice phrase is, "Hey Siri, close garage door," and I'm okay with that. So I'll select Done. And now I've added Siri open and close functionality to the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener. So in this case, if my garage door was open and I said, "Hey Siri, close my garage door," you can see that would trigger the relay within the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener, which would then close the garage door. And if we go over to the Shortcuts app, we can actually see what's being done here. Here you can see that I have two shortcuts that have been created through the Smart Life application. One of them opens the garage door and the other one closes the garage door. One of the cool things you can do once you do have the Smart Life shortcuts within the Shortcuts application is the ability to add icons to your home screen for quicker access. To do that, all you need to do is press the three dots on one of the shortcuts, select the Share button down on the bottom, and select Add to Home Screen. Here you can change the name and/or icon. Here I'll select Add, and I'll do the same thing with the Open Garage Door. Once I've done that, I can select the Home button, and I can see both shortcuts that would now allow me to open or close the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener directly from my home screen. The next thing that we'll look at is how we can use widgets to control our eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener. Using widgets can make opening and closing your eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener easier, since you can typically access them directly from the home screen, or on iOS devices you may need to swipe over. To add the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener widget, we will simply swipe over to the Widgets page. Once on the Widgets page, we'll go all the way down and select Edit. Once you get to the edit mode for widgets, there is a plus button in the top right hand corner, but there's actually a different area you can go to access different Smart Life widgets. If I were to select the plus button and I were to scroll down, you can see that Smart Life has a voice assistant option. This does allow you to do voice commands, however it's not as natively integrated as Siri is. So since I already have Siri hooked up, I'm not actually going to use the Smart Life voice assistant. The other way that you can add a more useful Smart Life widget is by scrolling to the bottom, selecting Customize, and then going down to the Smart Life widgets. Here you can see there's two options. There's Smart Life Tap to Run and Smart Life Device Widget. In this example, I will select the plus button next to Smart Life Device Widget, and that will add the widgets up in my used widget area. I can select Done. Now that I've added that widget, you can see the eKyro Smart Garage Door devices that I have within Smart Life, and upon selecting the device, you will hear the relay within the eKyro Smart Garage Door trigger, because that is opening and/or closing the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener. And that is how you can easily add the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener widget on an iOS Apple device. On an Android device, this is very easy to accomplish also. Here you can see we have Smart Life installed with our garage door opener on there, and we'll go to the home screen. We will press and hold on the home screen to bring up the different windows that allow us to change the order, and we will then select the Widgets button. Once we select the Widgets button, we can scroll over till we see the Smart Life widget, which I will select, and in this example I will do the Device widget. Once I grab and hold the Device widget, I place it on the screen. I can then see that I have Garage Door as an option, so I can swipe over, select Garage Door, and the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener will open, or if I selected it again, it would close. So these are some very easy ways that using either iOS or Android, we can use widgets to open or close our garage door. In this video, we went through how you are able to use the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener with an iOS or Apple device's integrated assistant, Siri. This allows you to say, "Hey Siri, open or close my garage door," or really actually enables you to use any voice command to open or close your eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener from an iOS Apple device. Then we went through how to set up widgets on both iOS and Android devices so that you can more easily control your eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener without fully needing to open the Smart Life application. We hope that these steps have made using your eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener easier so that you can work smarter and not harder.